one thing I can say is I see so many of like my peers that's pregnant. Like it's scary. Like people that just because you told me I shouldn't be in a relationship in my 20s, then I'm gonna break up with my boyfriend because he said I shouldn't be in a relationship in my 20s. But I just don't like when people try to put their traumas on you. Gas was $1 and rent was $400, baby. We'll be happy as hell. But that's not what life is for us. I'm having that baby ass paycheck just to have to pay bills all day. Don't want to keep paying bills for the rest of our life. We don't do that. A person that's constantly changing, growing, and trying to be a better person, having friends is like hard as hell. I want to be a friend for real. If you would get into it with a female or a dude, I want to be a friend for real because you would get into it with me. All you want to do is smoke, weed, drink, go to the club, have a party. I don't want to be a friend. Hey y'all, it's your girl, Life of Sky Nicole. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Okay, so today we're gonna be doing girl talk, or just like talking about different topics and cooking. So cook with me while we talk about different topics. I got a kind of list of topics I want to talk about, and I'm making the basic meal Alfredo, cause that's what my boyfriend like, and that's what he want me to make or whatever. And it is easy, but don't nobody Alfredo taste like mine, so I agree with you, wrong. But we just really gonna hop right into it. I'm about to I got like seven topics. I'm about to wash my hands or whatever and start like prepping for the food or whatever, start cooking. Because I was supposed to edit today, but I don't have my adapter, so I'm just stressed out. I'm finna make this quick video so I can post it for y'all by tomorrow, because I got other videos, but it's gonna take longer to edit. So I'm gonna do this quick video or whatever. So I'm wash your hands before you cook. Okay, so I washed these dishes out the sink or whatever. But now, first we're gonna be, I guess I'm gonna tell y'all the stuff to me cooking or whatever. I really just gonna talk and y'all let y'all watch me cook. But let's just do a cooking with Skylar. Why not? So the first thing I'm gonna do with this basic B meal, I'm gonna put a water in the pot. I'm gonna start that while the water is getting hot. I'm going to put the shrimps in the bowl and season the shrimp if they're not frozen. I'm gonna do that now. The shrimps froze, so I'm gonna let these thaw out. And while these thawing out, I'm going to while these thawing out, which shouldn't take that long, I'm going to start on the chicken. The chicken that I'm using is chicken in the bag. I'm not gonna cut up no thigh. Like I got frozen thighs, I'm not doing all that. It's going in some. We're not eating chicken by itself, man. So I got some chicken fajita, sausages. I'm trying to think. So I'm gonna let the shrimp thaw out, cut up the sausages, put the sausages in the oven, and see like where everything get. Then I can start on the next episode. Half a pot of water. Put some salt in your water. Put some salt in your water so your water can boil quick. I'm cut up these sausages or whatever. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is being in a relationship in your 20s, because like, you know, a lot of people be like, in your 20s you need to focus on, you need to focus on yourself, focus on your career, all that stuff, which is true. I believe that 100%. Like, I feel like people shouldn't go out and chase no relationship. You shouldn't go out just looking to be in a relationship with nobody. Like, when you in your 20s, when you graduate high school, things change for real. Like, Except like if you go to college, I feel like it changes, but it's not as like much of a drastic change. But if you don't go to college and you just jumping out into the world, like as far as like relationship, like your thoughts on relationships, at least for me, my thoughts on relationship, it was like, okay, we're not in high school no more. The things that I was accepting in high school and was like okay with in high school is different. Like, okay, you said football was gonna be your career, this and third, ain't much I can say, like, or you ain't got no money, or things like that, like you ain't got no, there's really like nothing you can say if somebody just ain't got no job or don't have no like quote unquote like ambition at that time. They just kind of focus on school or focus on their sports. What could you really tell somebody in high school? Nothing, because you're probably 9 times out of 10 on the same thing. Like, you just focus on your schoolwork. But when you graduate and you start to hit those 20s, like okay, 18, 19, you still kind of trying to figure it out. But when you starting to hit those 20s, early 20s, it's like, okay, what we doing? You shouldn't just be sitting in a relationship and we got no goals towards X, Y, and Z. That's when things start to change for them. And I feel like when I was turning like 18, 19, 20, I was like, I'm not getting in a relationship. I don't want to see a boy. I don't care about a boy. I'm focusing on me. Which I feel the same way now, even though I am in a relationship. But I wasn't going out looking for no relationship. I wasn't going out thinking that boys and all that is like the only thing that's important in the world. Like, no. That's not the type of person I am. That's not my mindset. And I feel like it's not that deep in your early 20s. Like, you need to focus on who you are, what you want to accomplish in life, and your goals, and let the relationship come. You shouldn't be out here chasing a relationship, or you shouldn't be out here chasing to find a boy. And one thing I can say is I see so many of like my peers that's pregnant. Like, it's scary. Like, people that it's like around my age or a little older pregnant, it's fucking scary. Like, no judgment, but it's like, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for that life. That's just too much for me. That's just a little too much for me. Okay? But yeah, I just feel like people do tell you, you need to focus on yourself. That relationship ain't gonna last. I don't feel like that's the important part. I feel like the important part is keeping yourself first and knowing like you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket in a relationship, especially in your early 20s, because that is your age to figure out, make mistakes, and this, that, and third. Like, God forbid that you in your 20s you get in a relationship, y'all break up in your 30s and you have nothing, like you don't know anything about nothing. You can't go back and be like, okay, when I was this age, I knew that I wanted to do X, Y, and Z. You just got in your 20s and was worried about a relationship and worried about getting drunk and worried about, you know? Oh, that's how I feel about that. But the next topic I want to talk about is marriage. Even though like I'm like 12 years old, I just want to talk about marriage because I feel like that's like social media got people's minds like, oh, you're not married. You're not married. You did this, you're not married. Blah. You did this, you're not married. What is y'all real reason for saying somebody not married though? Do y'all like, I don't know. I feel like for example, Queenie Clarence. I'm not gonna lie. When I first, when people was first saying it, oh, they're not married, You still ain't married? I used to be like, people be so invested in other people's life. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck about y'all. Like, is you married? You still effing on that nigga and you're not married. Let's focus on, cause like, why are y'all so ready to push somebody into marriage though? Like, are you saying that because you believe in God? If that's the case, I hope you're not having sex before marriage. If you're so judgmental about the next person's relationship. If that's the case, I hope you're not X, Y, and Z. Cause you so focused on, like, that's one hand. That's like one side of my brain. Then the other side is like, okay, he do, like, it's been 6 years. Y'all had a kid. Like, at this point, you just, she did all the wifey things, so you feel like you don't have to do anything. I'm gonna do it when I'm ready. Da-da-da. Baby, you ain't ready yet. Like, how long is it gonna take for you to be ready? That's my question. How long is it gonna take for you to be, like, you, like, the nigga gonna make a post talking about, like, the boy, her son, CJ or whatever, birthday. I been around you since you were 3 and now you're in double digits. Baby, that's 7 years. You still ain't decided, okay, let's get married. If the money is not a problem, you can hire somebody to do the little big extravaganza. You got the money to do that. You just don't want to put the time and effort in to do it. You are a procrastinator. Same way with your clothing brand. You procrastinator. I'm not here to judge. I'm a procrastinator too. But damn, 7 years, you gonna procrastinate? Like, that's just pushing. That's almost 10. You're pushing it at that point. Like 5, I give you a leeway. 2 more years after 5, nigga. She just sitting there, la-di-dee, la-di-da, la-di-do. Like, no, y'all is fucking, how old y'all is? I think they still in their 20s, but if you turn 30 and you don't matter, girl, you get your ass told up at that point. I see what everybody talking about, but I be just thinking internet ain't mind their business. We be too much worried about other people, but I just feel like we didn't mind our business at some point. Like, I hate when it's just y'all drown it though. Y'all just overdo it though. Like, have those opinions and like move on. Y'all be so invested in the shit though. That's what make me be like, okay, y'all overdoing it. But you a little weird. You starting to irk me. I used to like you starting to irk me, but hey, I really don't care. And as far as past their situation on marriage, I don't know. I really haven't thought deep into marriage. I just know, like, when you're in a relationship, that's, you need to be, like, seeing is you're gonna be able to deal with this person in all circumstances. Like, the way they act, the way they respond to stuff. Like, that's why I'm not really thinking about marriage. Like, it's not nothing I can really give my opinion on, for real. I just want to talk about it because of being like years in a relationship and not being married. That's all I want to talk about a little bit. Just because it's trending. I really don't care. But another topic. Let me check out my food. This is boiling, so now I'm about to need a pan, put these sausages in there. I think that's enough sausages. Cause sausages be too much. Like, I don't like to put that many sausages in the whatchamacallit, because it be just too much. Too much sausages. Got this olive oil. I really want butter, but I don't feel like doing it. If you got spray butter, use that instead, but because olive oil be burning. So if you got spray butter, do that instead, but if you don't, use what you got, like me. So put your sausage in the pan, put it in the oven. You could do it on the stove, but I don't feel like, I gotta put other stuff on the stove, like the chicken and shrimp, so I'm gonna do it in the oven and let them just cook. The next topic, should I do more sausages? Sausages be overbearing. We barely like sausage in the Alfredo. Okay, so now that I did the sausages, about to do the shrimp. I'm about to rinse the shrimp there, and I'm about to season the shrimp. But the next topic I want to talk about is millennials. I don't even know what millennials is. or Gen Z. I don't know. I know. I guess I'm in Gen Z, but I don't know like what the age range for that is. But the topic I want to talk about is millennials talking negatively about Gen Z. Like them feeling like, oh, we don't work hard, or them feeling like they just know everything. Like they think they know they think they know everything. And I'm such a, people have their own path, people have their own journey, people gonna have to do things the way that they want to do it to learn from their own experiences. That's the type of person I am. And then I feel like Gen Z is such a, oh, we already went through it, so we know more. Stop talking to me. That's how I feel. Like, stop talking to me. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm gonna do what I want to do, regardless. And I want to learn from my own experience, or people in general are going to learn from their own experiences. Nobody said that you were wrong. Nobody said that. Sometimes y'all do be wrong. Sometimes y'all do be just overstepping. But at the same time, people are gonna live their own life and do like what they want to do, regardless of what you think or who you are or how old you are. But what I want to say about that is, I'm about to pour the water out the trunk and I'm about to season. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm seasoning with. While I'm seasoning. So I feel like, I know our generation have its flaws. I understand it. I think I need to do more shrimp. But anyways, I feel like adobo, both adobos, but I'm out of this one. I use this one so much. Out. It's killing me. This is killing me right now. Like how I'm seasoning my food. I need this. Anywho, I feel like y'all, I feel like they think they know everything for one thing. And second thing I want to say, I don't know if it's millennial or older people in general, like just older people in general. Obey, lemon pepper, buttery steakhouse, Kinder, or you can get lemon, maybe garlic, lemon garlic, or buttery garlic, something like that. Onion and garlic, and Tony's, okay? Sometimes I use seasoned salt. I'm gonna use seasoned salt, but I'm gonna use a little seasoned salt because my stuff be salty sometimes, and I don't wanna eat salty food today. So, I feel like they just be overstepping. Or feeling like they know more than, like, they just know everything. Or, I know more than you, I'm older than you. I don't like that. First of all, you don't know more than me because you're older than me. You have had more experiences than me because you're older than me, and you have more time to experience different things. But that doesn't necessarily mean you know more than me. Like, you probably, I can know more on this topic than you. I can know more about tech, and I can know more about electronics because this electronics and stuff is in my generation. And you can know more about whatever. But just because you're older don't mean you know more than me. I don't like that take. I don't like when people think that. Or people always like, people try to tell me, oh, you think you know it all. No, it's not that I think I know it all. I should have put that in here. I should have saved this for my, heavy whipped cream. It's not that I think I know it all, but it's more so like, okay, somebody can tell me, I don't think you need to be in a relationship in your 20s. So, just because you told me I shouldn't be in a relationship in my 20s, you think I'm just gonna break up with my boyfriend because you said I shouldn't be in a relationship in my 20s? No. The fuck? Who are you? When I was in my 20s, I'm not with the person that I was with in my 20s. I don't give a damn. Let me experience and let me Like, I'm not gonna truly know anything if I don't experience it. If I experience it, then I know, okay, when this happens to me, somebody can tell you something all day. That don't mean you're gonna truly know anything. You can learn by listening, but like, if you experience it, it's gonna hit deeper. I'm not saying you have to experience everything to know something, but like, just because that happened to you, does not mean that's gonna happen to me. Your journey is not my journey. There's people out here that's been with somebody in their 20s and they're still with them. That's just an example. But I just don't like when people try to put their traumas on you. Just because that happened to you and that girl cheated on you and all that, don't mean that's gonna happen to me. Just because you got heartbroken by that girl, does not mean that's gonna happen to me. Like, I just don't. Or another thing they be trying to say is that we lazy. First of all, if we was living back in the day like y'all, when gas was $1 and rent was $400, baby, we'll be happy as hell. But that's not what life is for us. Our rent started at $1,000. Our car notes, I don't know. Maybe it's the same. I don't fucking know. But like, it takes way more. But trying to get a house and all that type of stuff is way different than what it was for y'all. So we're not gonna go and work for $10 an hour. I'm not even gonna work for $15 an hour. We're not doing it. What I want to do that for? Just to not make it. I gotta work for $15 an hour and I can't even pay my rent. The fuck am I working here for? Why am I working here? Y'all lazy. I'm not gonna work 2 jobs and get off of work and can't enjoy what I'm paying for. I can't experience anything in life. I can't travel. I can't even go on a date. I can't go on a self-date. I can't go take a walk in the park because when I get home it's 11 o'clock at night because I just got off of work. Because I had to work one job, go home, take a nap, work another job, and get off, and I can't even go for a walk in the park. I don't want to do that. That's not how I want to live. I'm not a slave. I'm not gonna be a slave for $1. Y'all quick to call somebody lazy. We don't want to do we don't want to slave like y'all. I mean, I'm not to say, but I feel like life was way easier back in the day than it is now. Y'all struggling now. Y'all weren't struggling that bad then. But now y'all struggling and then y'all still want to say we lazy. No, we're not fucking happy for that baby ass paycheck just to have to pay bills all day. Nobody want to keep paying bills for the rest of our life. We don't want to do that. I'm sorry, that's our generation. We don't want to do that. We want to enjoy the luxuries of life. It's so much stuff out here to do. It wasn't that much to do out there back then. It's so much stuff out here to do now. And we want to do it. And y'all mad at us for wanting to experience different life than what y'all did. Get out of my face. Piss me off. Anywho, the pasta, the water's boiling, so I'm gonna put the pasta in the
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Huh?
The pop good?
Yes, it was good.
It's good.
Bring it to me.
Alright.
I should do the whole box.
Huh?
Should I do the whole box?
Yeah, make a lot. I stress that shit.
I didn't do that with sausages though.
You said what?
I didn't do that with sausages.
That's cool, because you know that take most of it.
So I'm trying this, you guys. And it's actually good. Like, if you like soda, drink this. It's like sparkling water. But so I seasoned the shrimp. The whatchamacallit is boiling, so I'm about to put the shrimp in the pan. He made me nervous. So I'm about to put the strip in the pan. And I don't know, that's really all the topics I got. Like I only got what you call topics. I feel like I got boundaries on there, but I talked about like having boundaries before. So on my channel, on my what video is that? It's probably the video right before this one. Yeah, the video right before y'all see this one, it should be on that video. So if you want to like hear me talk more about boundaries, just give me a second to get a couple more topics, and then I'm gonna get back to y'all because I talked about all my topics already. Hold on. Butter on the pan for the shrimp. I'm just waiting on this to melt before I put the shrimp in there. Another thing I want to talk about is like having friends in your 20s and loneliness. So I'm gonna start by saying I moved out here after high school, so it's not like I had my high school friends I grew up with, or like could be friends with people in the neighborhood or whatever, or where I grew up. I'm really friends. I'm friendless, and how hard it is to make friends in your 20s, especially when you are like a person that's constantly changing, growing, and trying to be a better person. Having friends is like hard as hell, because it's like I go through friends because I feel like I meet some people, I'm like, okay, I'm not a judgments person. When I first meet you or whatever, we can be cool, we can do what friends do, I guess, go out, have fun. But like, after I'm over that stage and I feel like I can't like call you and be like, let's talk about this, let's be about this, and it's just like a party thing or a go out thing, I kind of like move away from that because I don't like to party and go out and do that stuff all the time. Yes, I just feel like when you don't align with me, I simply cut you off. Like, if you don't align with what I got going on and what I'm growing to, I'm gonna cut you off. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But maybe I should like, I already know, okay, this person's, like, I just feel like if you're a short-term friend, you're just a short-term friend. I don't know, that's just me. That's just me. And it gets lonely not having friends because you want to do things with someone and you don't have nobody to like call, let me tell It does get lonely, but I feel like I'm okay with not having friends. Like, I want friends, I'm not saying I don't want friends, but I'm okay with not having them. But it do get like, okay, I want to do this thing, I need this person to do this with, and they got their own money, because doing stuff with my sister, I gotta pay for it. So it's like, I need somebody with their own money. But having friends, it is a beautiful thing to have. Like, when I did have friends, it was fun. It's fun having friends. It's fun going places. It's fun having that person that you can, talk to or whatever. But then I feel like either somebody always ends up doing me wrong, or people don't align. And when I say align, I mean like the type of person you are. Like, if all you think about is boys, I don't want to be your friend for long. If you would get into it with a female or a dude, I don't want to be your friend for real, because you will get into it with male person. If I feel like you're not, all you want to do is smoke weed, drink, go to the club, have a party, I don't want to be your friend for long. We can kick it for that time being, but after that, like, that's how I used to be. Now I just feel like if I see a person that seems like that's the vibe they're giving off, I just don't even try to be their friend. Or I don't go out looking for friends. Like, even though I do truly want friends, I don't go out looking for no friends. Which, and I'm like type shy. Like, I'm not gonna, and people are not like me. I want to say, like, people don't don't have the same mindset as me. I haven't met a person that just truly, even the people I was friends with for years, no one just truly has the type of mindset I do. Which maybe I shouldn't be looking for somebody to be exactly like me, but I want you to have the same morals, goals, and like ambitions as me. I don't want to just be nobody's friend and they ain't aligned. I just don't want to be nobody's friend and they just out here doing anything. So that gets lonely. And yeah, that's just how I feel about friends. And I feel like not having friends will help you with self-dates and self-love, like self-love stuff, because you only got time to be with yourself. Or you have all the time to be with yourself. Not you only got time, but you have all the time to be with yourself. So yeah.
Hey y'all, this is editing me. When I kept recording or whatever, as I was finishing the video, I was done with all the topics. But when I was showing y'all like the rest of me cooking, I was recording slow-mo. So y'all don't get to see me finish the actual meal, but I feel like it's wrong for me to just like not tell y'all how to make the rest of the meal. I really want to show y'all, but I'm trying to edit to make it faster, so it can run fast motion or whatever. I was telling y'all the steps, but I'm not even gonna try to do all that. It don't even look like as I'm trying to do all that. But basically I made the heavy whipped cream. I used all the same seasons I put in the shrimp, except for with the lighter color seasons I put more of those instead of the redder seasons. I added paprika to give it color, and I put don't use season salt that much. I would rather use like Creole and stuff like that than season salt. I use 3 cheese. I use cheddar cheese, Colby Jack. I think it's mixed. In the mix is Colby Jack and Montgomery cheese, something like that. Whatever the cheese called. But I usually put pepper jack cheese, but I put jack cheese with that. So use pepper jack cheese too. And you mix that in with the heavy whipping cream till it get hot, and then it's gonna have that cheesy feel to it. You dump everything that you cook, like the sausage, chicken, and shrimp, and the heavy whipped cream into the pasta. And you get you a jar of Alfredo sauce. Do half of the jar of Alfredo sauce, and then the other half is gonna be the stuff that you season. So it still have like that, like a restaurant Alfredo sauce taste, but also on top you get to add your own like seasonings to it, so you can just make sure it tastes like Alfredo and not just like seasoned pasta. Or that's how I make sure it tastes like Alfredo. But yeah, that's it with that. And as far as the rest of the video, I'm talking about all the topics. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about each topic. Comment how you feel about each topic and stuff like that. I really want to hear other people's opinions, because I want to like actually have a conversation about stuff. I don't want to just be the only one with an opinion. I want y'all to come here and have an opinion as well. So if you're watching the video and you got an opinion or you feel some type of way, don't be ashamed to speak and say something. Is anything else I want to tell y'all? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I hope if you say subscribe, that means you watched the full video. I really do appreciate you, and I love you. See y'all in the next video. Bye.